dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky. This is WYNT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, a few strong to severe thunderstorms are popping up across the region. It comes, of course, after a very active week of weather across the nation that included a deadly storm in downtown Prestonsburg. Chief Meteorologist Paige Noel has the latest on the storms we are tracking now, and Paige, it was really coming down here in Hazard just a few moments ago.
Yeah, that system actually that moved through Hazard, it was severe warned moments ago, and that just actually expired, but still some very heavy rain falling in parts of this area and others as well. Let's go ahead and take you to pinpoint Doppler. You'll see those scattered showers and storms that popped up today. That's due to that cold front that's continued to push through our area. We'll go ahead and zoom in on the severe thunderstorm warning that we do have, and that includes Owsley County, that includes Breathitt County as well, and Lee County. So that one's until 4:30, so still 30 minutes on that. The National Weather Service says 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible with this, along with 1-inch hail. So if you do have any reports of hail, definitely safely try to send them our way. But here's a look at that storm that just moved through Hazard. You can see dying down a little bit, starting to move into Viper and Vico, and that, like I said, was severe warned earlier, but that one was literally just expired moments ago. And then even the one over into the Pike County area that just moved through Pikeville, Robinson Creek, now moving through that area, moving through the rest of Pike County. So that was just severe warned moments ago, but it is starting to die down now, which is why the severe thunderstorm warning has now been expired. But you'll notice over the past really couple of hours, we've seen this, or this is really over the past hour, these showers and storms popping up. You'll notice up to the north in the Charleston area, areas along I-64 have seen rain almost all day, so localized flooding is possible with a few of these showers and storms moving through, since they are moving through so slowly here through the mountains. I'll have an update on that weekend forecast. It's looking a lot better than today in just a few short minutes. Steve.
All right, Paige, thank you. The Commonwealth's attorney for Whitley County issued a warning to stay alert and stay prepared as the hunt continues for a man accused of murder. Police say Nicholas Rucker shot and killed Vicky Connor last week in the Woodbine community. He's been spotted several times since, including a possible sighting recently in Tennessee. But so far, police have not been able to arrest him. WYMT's Phil Pendleton has the latest from Whitley County.
Ronnie Bowling tells me this morning that he's optimistic that Nicholas Rucker will be caught and he will be prosecuted here in this community. He posted on his Facebook page that people need to stay safe, stay armed, and stay alert. Now, Bowling says that he's not encouraging vigilante justice. He says police need to do their jobs and people do not need to get in their way, but he says it is important to remember that people have the right to protect themselves.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in not only the Second Amendment, but the right of self-defense, the right of protecting your family, being secure in your house and being secure in your family. And the one thing about the post that I just wanted to drive home is we're not a vigilante's justice state, okay? Don't take the law into your own hands.
In addition to these current allegations, Rucker was convicted in 1998 of killing his own 3-month-old son by shaking him to death. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. He served 13. He was released on some good behavior statutes, and he most recently served time in the Knox County Jail on some drug and weapons charges. In Whitley County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Now, we've just learned in the last hour or so that police in McMinn County, Tennessee, have been alerted to a possible Nicholas Rucker sighting there. That is southwest of Knoxville. The sheriff says a CSX employee called them when he noticed a man matching the murder suspect's description near a train. Police checked but did not find anyone, but could tell someone had been in a boxcar. We will have more on the search coming up tonight at 6. A coal miner is dead more than 1 week after an accident at a Harlan County mine. Matt North of Miracle in Bell County was taken to Johnson City Medical Center after a wall collapse at the Rex Coal Company mine in Cumberland. All mining operations were shut down until May 28th when the Division of Mine Safety approved an action plan submitted by the mine. Governor Matt Bevin said he was heartbroken to learn of the death. North was 48 years old. It is much more than just a football and basketball camp. Today, people from across Harlan County and eastern Kentucky rallied behind a cause while having fun doing it. WYMT's Connor James has more from our newsroom. Connor?
Steve, Camp for Kelly is a skills camp teaching kids how to improve their basketball and football skills. But the cause behind it, that's much bigger. The funds raised from the camp go to support Kelly McNeil and her family. She's a former Harlan Countyan battling breast cancer. Those who put this event together say Kelly is an inspiration to many.
She's not trying to hide, that she has cancer, and she's smiling ear to ear. And I don't see how she keeps that perspective, but she's just that kind of person. She's always up.
And once we find out how much money they raised, we'll put that on our website, WYMT.com. Overall, this event, Steve, really just has a great purpose behind this. I'll have much more coming up at 6.
All right, Connor, thank you. Just a few days after Special Counsel Robert Mueller spoke for the first time about his Russia investigation, Attorney General William Barr is now speaking to CBS News in an exclusive interview about his views of the Mueller report. Barr defended his summary and pushed back on some of the analysis in Mueller's report.
It did not reflect the views of the department. It was the views of a particular lawyer or lawyers. So we applied what we thought was the right law.
Mueller says he has nothing further to add about his investigation, but Congress is still hoping he will agree to testify. The stock markets were down today after President Donald Trump announced a plan to tax every item coming into America from Mexico. The president announced a 5% tariff on all goods coming in from Mexico beginning June 10th. The White House says those penalties will be removed if the illegal migration crisis is alleviated. If not, the taxes will increase by 5% every month until October and then remain at 25%. The Mexican president is sending a delegation to the White House to discuss the issue.
We are going to do something very dramatic on the border because people are coming into our country. The Democrats will not give us laws. They will not change laws. They will not meet. They will not do anything.
Iowa Republican Chuck Grassley says the tariffs jeopardizes passage of the USMCA in Congress, and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce says American consumers and businesses will be the ones who end up paying the tariffs on Mexican goods. Let's head over to Wall Street now on this Friday afternoon, and the Dow did end up closing way down, more than 354 points on this Friday. Straight ahead on First at 4, a police officer in Georgia creates a program to bring back the trust between police and the public.
And that cold front will continue to work through the mountains this evening and a little bit into those overnight hours. I'll have a look at that full forecast next.